Welcome to Saji's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you Shirakawa-go. So today I'm at a small village called Shirakawa-go, which is located right in the center of Japan, up in the mountains of Gifu Prefecture. Like I showed in the videos of geography, there are many places in Japan that snows a lot, and Shirakawa-go is one of them. And because of this heavy snow, Shirakawa-go has these special houses called Gassho-zukuri. This Shirakawa-go village is also acknowledged as a UNESCO heritage site, and thought it might be interesting to show you this special traditional houses. It takes about 2.5 hours from Nagoya, and from Tokyo it takes about 5 hours, so it might be worth considering as a destination when you have a chance to visit Japan in the winter. Then without further ado, let's get started. To get to Shirakawa-go from Nagoya, it's best to take the highway bus. Depending on the season, it might be fully booked, so you might need to reserve it beforehand, which you can do online, of course in English as well. From Tokyo or Osaka, with trains and buses, it takes about 5 hours or so. The buses will arrive next to the information center, where you can get a map of the whole village. These are in Japanese, but of course you can get them in English as well. There's a shuttle service going up to the observation point, and these buses will leave every 20 minutes, where you can get the overview of the whole village. From up there you can see the whole village, so I recommend doing that as the first thing you get to Shirakawa-go, so you can get the overview of the place. You can also walk this up, which takes about 15 minutes or so. Today I decided to take the walking path going down. Up in the left corner is the observation point, and then I walked this path going down. Along the road I found this beautiful small Shinto shrine, so I had to take a visit, especially it was New Year's. When you walk around the Shirakawa-go, you'll find these small house-like objects and perhaps wonder what they are. These are water hoses in order to prevent burning down of the national treasures, because these traditional houses are made of natural materials and vulnerable to fire. In many places throughout the village, there are a small cafe like this to rest. When you walk down the village, there's a big bridge, and the view from there is quite beautiful. And on the other side of the bridge, there's a big parking lot for those people who come by cars. And then I found this nice restaurant where they serve local dishes. This place was quite technologically advanced, so I had to order online with a QR code. I got myself a local dish of hoba miso with Hida beef. This is cooked right in front of me, along with some other local dishes. This is sweet miso paste cooked over the leaf of magnolia, a regional recipe of this area. You can see how much marble fat this Hida beef has. The sweet miso flavor was a perfect pair for this rice. Please excuse me for the slurping. These Hida beef was so delicious, especially with the sweet miso paste. Then I made a visit to one of the Gassho-zukuri houses. As these are someone's homes, we have to take off our shoes, of course. They were also showing how these houses were built. It was quite a large project. It takes more than hundreds of people just to redo their Gassho-zukuri roofs. As I mentioned, this is someone's home, so please be respectful when visiting. Here they had a kamidana, a small hotel where the house god lives. And this is also a very typical zashiki, a traditional Japanese reception room. And they also had a large Buddhist altar, where typically the ancestors are placed. Once you get to the upstairs, you can see the backside of how the Gassho-zukuri roofs are built. They were also presenting sericulture, a production of silk, since this was the main industry of the village in the old days. And they also had these old machines, which I myself have only seen in the history books. These are machines to make ropes out of rice straw, just like these. Then these rice straw ropes can be made into mats called mushiro, looking like these, which was very often used in the old days also. Between the first and second floor, they had a storage room where they had the old kitchenware and such. By the way, Shirakawa-go is also quite very beautiful in other seasons. You can enjoy the fresh green or cherry blossom in the spring, full green and grown rice fields of the summer, or color leaves of the autumn, and also the stars are quite very beautiful in the nights. But I think still, winter is the best season to visit. As I was walking down the street, I found this small stream or gutter or whatever that is, and there were some fish inside, surprisingly. These are rainbow trouts and carps. which are both specialty of this area. Then I was getting a bit hungry, so I got myself some snack. Hida beef croquette.
コロッケ一つ。
コロッケ一つなら今と280円です。ね、はい、ありがとうございます。
いただきます。In this cold weather, the hot croquette was perfect. Croquette is, by the way, quite a popular meal, but also a good snack in Japan. Oishii. By the way, if you decide to come to Shirakawa-go in the winter, you definitely need to wear some waterproof shoes, like me, since you'll be walking in the snow or puddles. But don't worry, you can get some of these rain boots at the many of the souvenir shops of the village. And the village also have many souvenir shops where they sell local goods or representing the region. And of course, regional foods or snacks. Near the bus station, there's an onsen, a bathhouse. But unfortunately, it was closed when I visited there because it was still in the New Year's. But it would be a great place to rest your body in a warm bath with some healing minerals. It was time to go home. The bus was also full, so you gotta book the round trip, otherwise you won't be able to go back. By the way, it is also possible to stay at one of those Gassho-zukuri houses. It's also quite a very nice experience to stay in those traditional houses. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.
Pikachu.